Plans, dreams, futures, all destroyed in an instant. They were somebody's brother, sister, mother, father, loved one. They wonder why this happened to them. How could it have happened? I am road safety. I'm a friend, but most of you have made an enemy of me. You ignore me and my simple rules. Why? Because you don't have time? Because I'm cumbersome? Is the hefty price for ignoring me really worth it?
Baby, you can't do this to me.
So the big day is finally here. Ndamase, heir to the business mogul Ndamase, finally gets to have his day in court. It's been a year since the nation was rocked by what has now been dubbed the N1 tragedy. Ndamase was charged with driving under the influence, fleeing the scene of an accident, and manslaughter. He was found guilty of all charges. Today is the day of his sentencing. The country waits with bated breath to hear what that will be. Here with me in studio today is Ndamase, a senior attorney at Khumalo and Associates, to weigh in on the case. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. And indeed, time flies. It's been a year already. And as we all know, Ndamase has been out on bail for a while, and this has been a bone of contention for many. But today, that bone will be buried. There will be no question about his freedom. The law will take its course.
I can call it a wonder. Shh, the little I'm being this out to bed. I call it. Hi, boss, when done, man. I can call it a wonder.
Lo move bamthole anezikhala.
Lo kushuthi angisiba kwakhe inshinga lenkulu la ikhona. Bayithenga inkululeko bandla kanjalo.
Guys. Cela uyeke lo mbhedo. Ngiyacela. Onisa nje inhlonipho for uba kwakho.
I'm ready.
Boy. Just in time. Hlala phansi udle breakfast uyezo anithandazo. Kumele usheshise.
I'm going to pay for my school trip today. Everyone in my class is going. I'm the only one who hasn't paid.
Boy, sikhulumene ngalokho. Ubaba has an important day namhlanje, ne? Uzothi mebuye is the first thing azoyenza. Yes, boy?
Nesuku lelibalekile. Sonke siyathi ukuthi kudele kwendakalayo kuleli live bandla abashayela abatsakiwe. Babe wafela lide.
Khawuleza mama soba late.
Yafela.
I remember when you were 5 years old. You said, Mommy, I'm gonna be a doctor.
Yazi ngifuna ukubonga ma. Yonke into esengenzele yona. Ngiyabonga.
It's going to be okay.
Qinisile.
No matter what. It's going to be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
What do you mean I've lost another tender? What? My company was the best qualified and you know this. Sorry. You know what? Forget it. Forget it, you hear me? I don't need you or your business.
What is this? Aren't we supposed to be in court in 30 minutes? You have to go and get ready.
Losing your deal.
So what?
So this is the third one this year.
Our son's life is hanging on the balance, and you're going to talk about business?
My future hangs in the balance too.
Mongezi!
Fine. Yeah, police. Zahamba ngiyaqoka.
It's gonna be okay, my boy. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, kushuthi bengicabanga ukuthi masiphuma le mali sithenge amakhonto amasha yabo sithi ukwandisa. Ejambona
Sisikhohlwa umuntu mi kanje.
khululeka mfethu ngizokulandela manje. Cela ningene eTaxini. Mnakwethu. Ngicela ukhombise ukuthi ihlonipha. Ngicela ubeke phansi ibhodlela. Yebo mama.
Sengiqedile, sesingahamba.
All right mama. Ngizokulandela manje.
Lalela. Ngimlomtsala la. Ngeke ngive ngawe. Kuthi ukhulele kulobhanya belidolopha. Akusho ukuthi stop control la ekhaya.
Uzama ukuthini manje bhuti?
Lutfole lithini? Mina ngilahlekelwanga lithuba lekwatana nababe ngoba bengithanza. Bekungimi lo mtsala. Bekudzingeka umuntu lo tohlala nakekele makhe.
Mnakwethu. Awukahle bhuti.
Sizwe. Angidzingi kuvelwa nguwe mina.
Akukulo akusiko ngizama ukwenza lokho.
Hamba la. Hamba. Angiye enkantolo.
Dumela makhotso. Laze lafika nalilanga kade silindele.
Masibese, o ka re le ka fete tle le rona re tswelle pele ka maphelo a rona.
Sure.
Babuye isigwebo sentambo afeqhalonto.
When it comes to being a leader, South Africa takes great pride in the #1 slot. Athletics, technology, arts. But the #1 slot that we have earned leaves little to be desired. We have one of the highest accidents in roads. This is not something to be proud of. The youth contributes a higher percentage, more than any other age group. in fatal accidents involving drunk driving. Today we are here to observe a young man with a bright future cut short. It takes a second, just a second, to decide to drive after drinking, but the consequences last a lifetime. I'm ready to hand out the sentence. May the defendant please rise. I'm satisfied that a fit sentence recognizing the significance of these offenses as follows. For count 1, for driving under the influence of alcohol, 6 months in jail. For count 2, fleeing the scene of crime, 6 months in jail. For count 3, one which the charges are 8 counts of manslaughter, a sentence of 14 years per count. I'm satisfied that because each set of offenses relate to separate remains and was separate acts, that each sentence ought to be served consecutively to each other. Our Criminal Code Act applies that where consecutive sentences are imposed, they should not unduly long or crashing. The court submits that taking into account the significance of these convictions, the total sentence would not be crashing and should therefore not be reduced for totality. I agreed. Ndamase was directly responsible for the deaths of 8 people, an action that could have been avoided had he made a better decision than driving under the influence. Some of these victims of this tragedy were also breadwinners. The impact this had had on them will be everlasting. In my view, based on the res ipsa liquor, the evidence brought forward, and the defendant's own confession, I sentence Dali Ndamase to a total of 15 years in jail.
Yendoda. Hey, awusho. Ngaba majaji athila.
Umhlakazile lo muntu 15 years.
Hey, lalala. Lenda tithole 15 years. 15 years. Hayi kasami. Awu sibonge. Asibonge. Uhlatshwayo ungene madoda.
I've asked the judge for leave to appeal. Look, we can fight this.
How much is it going to cost me this time?
Does it really matter, Mongezi? Really? Uzobuza ngemali kule ndawo enje?
Uyakuphi nje Xulane?
The time, Ngesus iteksi yakho.
Cabang, uyazibona ukuthi unjani?
Zoshayisa le taxi. Susa le moto.
Ngeke usithoye lethi sikhiye lesi.
Let's scare some.
Kanti uyaphi?
Ethami sicela ungibekele lobuhle le card.
Vele ngiyaphuthuma, bengithi ngizohlala nani manje.
Sure, ima xola ngicabanga ukuthi uyaphi nje.
Angiboni ukuthi ngiyaphi.
Ucabanga ukuthi wendani nje?
Ngendalo ngifuna ukukwenda.
Xolani kuwo wonke amalanga uzokhetha ilanga namhlanje ukuthi wende lento yendakho.
Lalala. Ngibala ujwayele kushayela le taxi.
Nakethu, sicela ungilalele.
Phendvula mbuto.
Wena.
So ngiyeke ke ngendlela
ngifuna. Ima Xolani uyade ukuthi impilo yababa yathatha umuntu wayishayela imoto enyathile. Uyata kanjani lento yendakho futhi?
Ufangisa mina nadali. Ngishayela ugogodile mina. Ngishayela kahle kakhulu futhi ngishayela ngcono nangizaki.
Iyatshona lapha kuGoogle ba if ubulale abantu abayi-8 walimaza nabanye abantu kumele kufumana at least 25 years.
Khona sisilalela lo mfana usegwetshiwe. Ugwetshwe futhi 15 years. I mean that's 15 years wempilo yakhe azospend esezikhindini. That is justice in my books.
Ndiyayazi kodwa
yini?
Andiyazi. Honestly, andiyazi banzathi beni-expecta ntoni. I just thought that after egwekiwe uDali bencinga fanele banzafilisha bhetele ngayo yonke le situation. But I don't. Asoze ngiphinde ngikwazi uhamba ngale milenze.
Sikanagana yalo. O na le future gago e feletseng mo pele gago.
Really? UDali uzohlala ejele yonke le minyaka fine. But I will never be able to walk. Osoze buyise yonke lento yenzekileyo ebomini bami ngo.
Wetsagetseng ka ngwanaka o le o ke mo itseng. Le kgarebe la ka le le strong.
La ntombazane yalahlwa ngumntana owacinga fanele uba yena kubhadla into makayoqhuba yokhola evileni.
Are the Hlatshwayos going to lose an oldest son too? How will Miss Hlatshwayo cope? Will Sizwe ever forgive himself for not trying harder to stop his brother? Were any of Xolani's actions worthwhile? Will it be worthwhile for you to drink and drive?
Word of mouth. Okay, that's a wrap.